Hey everyone, okay, I got this question last week. I actually got it a couple of times over the last couple of weeks, so I'm going to do a full video on it. Basically, if you're not following my Snapchat, I open it up every day, Monday to Friday, so you can ask me questions back and forth for about an hour. So BrianK019, so make sure you're following me on there. But people losing motivation in the gym and what they can do now to get back on track. This is something that kind of happens at this time of the year as well. Like October, November, evenings are getting shorter. It's harder to stay motivated. You don't have to be ready for a holiday. You don't have to be ready to look good in the, in a dress or in a tight t-shirt. So it's a little bit harder to keep motivation high. So I'm going to offer a couple of tips that have supported me, that have supported people I've worked with, and that support people in my online program. Number one thing is training for something. Pick a goal and then work towards that. So what I would do is, for example, it's the middle of October now, you're 8 weeks or 12 weeks to Christmas or whatever it is, working now towards looking amazing for Christmas, because you're going to be at all the parties, you're going to see people you haven't seen in months, and all those amazing things that happen at Christmas where you catch up with people and you want to look amazing. Set a day or a time or whatever it is that you want to look great for. So literally having a target, it doesn't matter what that's for. That's where, people will have photo shoots, they'll have going away on holidays, they'll have events, they're going to weddings, whatever it is that's going to get you motivated and focused. Use that as your target date. So I like Christmas because that whole period, you're literally seeing people you haven't seen in ages and you want to look good. You want to be, fitter, you want to be leaner, you want to just look good for it. So use that as your goal. But it doesn't matter what your target is, but have a date in mind where you're like, okay, I want to look good for this Christmas party, or I want to look good for going away on this holiday, or whatever it is. Have that in mind, because that will give you a reason why. It'll give you the reason to go to the gym when it's cold, when it's dreary outside, and when you just feel like shit. It's going to give you a reason. It'll give you your why. The second thing, which probably overlaps with this, is if you find you're stagnating with your training and nutrition, it's time to switch up your program. If your body, if you just can't get the will to get up and do it, it's probably time that your body's ready to change something. So I would change up your program. Get onto a new program, get onto a new plan, and go do something that's going to drive you, where you can kind of stay accountable to somebody else, so a trainer, or just accountable to yourself, where you're tracking yourself every week, but something that's going to keep you on track, that gets you excited about training again. I know myself that my training systems go in cycles. I will have a phase where I'm doing all kinds of CrossFit. I'll do a phase where I'm doing all sorts of bodybuilding. I'll do all sorts of GA or strength and conditioning in another stage. And they go in cycles, where I'm like, okay, I'm so sick of CrossFit now, I'm going to go back bodybuilding. Or I'm so sick of bodybuilding now, I'm going to do some strength and conditioning. Or I'm so sick of strength and conditioning now, I'm going to run and cycle and swim more, So going through cycles, I know myself, I'm 15 years training. I know when I'm coming to run into a cycle, because I get bored. I get really sick and I lose all of my motivation, where I'm just like, oh, I'm not arsed today. So I know it's time to switch it up. So if that's you, normally that helps. There's other little things and tricks and trips that I find help, like getting a new playlist on your phone that you can listen to when you're in the gym. These little things all help. But if it's like that internal motivation where you're like, I just can't be bothered, I'm not arsed, that is when it's time to switch it up. So there are my tips. I would make sure that you go set a target, some time that you want to look amazing for, so a holiday, for Christmas, whatever it is, and then get onto a new program, or get onto a new plan, or go online and check out new programs or plans, or go check out my old training vlogs and put together a plan for yourself, or get onto somebody, or get onto an online program, or get onto a coach, or do something that's going to get your motivation high again. Combine those two things together and it's going to lift you out of your funk, and then add in things like your new playlist and all these little tips and tricks. Sometimes it can be as good as like getting new gym clothes, or whatever it is, new trainers or new runners. Sometimes that helps with people's motivations and it gets them going. Those are little things, but they're not going to get to the deeper cause. If it's that real I can't be bothered feeling, you got to do something more, which is set a target, get on a new plan and a program, and then go smash it. So I hope that helps. Please like and share the page. If you've got any comments, I'll be planning for the next 24 hours. If this is on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.